welcome. Today we are doing a standing only workout. And the only prop that we need are Bala Bangles or any sort of wrist weight that you own. If you don't have that, you can always grab a light set of dumbbells and you can use that as a replacement. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get started standing in a wide second position. Let's turn out our toes. Our heels are slightly wider than shoulder width, and we're gonna point that tailbone down and lift our pelvis up. And from here, you're gonna start to inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling. And exhale, the arms lower down and come back into a crisscross. Reach up and lower down and reach and stretch with your fingertips here. So I have 2 pounds weights on, so it's 2 pounds on each arm. It gets really intense. Reach and cross those arms. One more before we add. Let's go ahead and cross those arms. We're gonna inhale, lower into your plie, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift and squeeze your sits bones together. Try not to arch in your low back. Try not to send your booty back behind you. Think about lowering like you're backed up against a wall. We're gonna add here, the next time you lift, can you releve? Lift your heels up and lower down. Lift your heels up and lower down. If you don't feel stable, lift one heel up at a time. Good. One more. And let's lower down and hold it here. We're gonna take our arms out and serve the platter. So we are down in this plie. Again, we are not arching in the low back here. Our shoulders are rolled down. Focus on your breath. This is truly like the perfect workout that you can do in a hotel room, or truly if you don't have any equipment, this can be done body weight, and it's still challenging. Let's keep our arms out here, and then let's begin to cross them over one another. You get a little lower in your shape. And from here, both palms up. Let's begin to pulse just in the arms. In another 5, we're gonna hold our arms out to a T in 3, 2, and 1. Arms out into a T. Palms face down towards the floor. Let's take that right arm down, reach your left arm, come into a lateral flexion, and exhale, come back center. And inhale, reach up and over to the other side, and exhale, come back center. We're still holding, we're still nice and low. Can you shine your chest up to the ceiling? And one more on each side. Both arms are out. Let's start to hug a tree. I know it is a crazy hold in this plie. Hang in there with me. Arms open, hug a beach ball. In another 10 seconds, hold the hug a tree. We're gonna pulse in this plie. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse in this plie, down, driving that tailbone straight down to the floor, turning those knees out, opening in the hips for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Whew, you may finally stand up and shake it out. From here, I'm gonna have you come into a forward hinge. So feet are hip distance apart. Let's hinge our hips forward. Send your booty back behind you. Knees should be in line with the heels. And from here, I'm gonna have you reach your arms up and overhead. Let's circle the arms up, around, and back. And again, reach your arms up overhead. Circle the arms around and back, getting that full range of motion in the shoulders. Now, the next time you reach your arms overhead, hold it. Get a little bit lower. Let's get into a chair pose here. So drop the booty down, knees bend a little bit deeper. Let's open that right arm and reach and look back at your right fingertips. Take the right arm forward and switch. And switch. Try to keep your hips absolutely squared forward. One more to the right. One more to the left. Both arms forward, biceps up by your ears. Begin to pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the arms around and stand up. Your upper body should be nice and tired. Now from here, let's take these balas off. And we're gonna move them to our ankles now. So I'll give you a second to do that. You can just pause me if you need to. Now for this move and the following exercises, if you need to hold on to a wall or bring a chair here for extra stability, you totally can. Otherwise, we're coming back to standing. Whew. And from here, I'm gonna have you stabilize in this left leg. So shift your weight into the left leg, soft bend in the left knee. Let's reach our right arm up to the ceiling. Point your right toes, exhale, pull, knee to elbow, inhale, reach. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we pull. And we wanna avoid slamming down our foot and just reach for the tippy toes. Again, if you need to hold on to a wall, you can with your left hand, like so. And from here, you have one more rep till you hold. Give me little taps for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Take your right hand on your hip, hinge forward just slightly. I'm gonna show you from the side. Then you're gonna flex in that right heel and you're gonna kick it up and back. Without arching in the back here, I want you to keep tucking your hips under, light touch on the wall if needed, kick it back. You're gonna feel the tension in that left leg as well because it's stabilizing you. So you're in this hold. Keep a bent right leg. Press straight out. Hips are squared. Squeeze into that glute. And from here, you're gonna hold all the way out. This time, let's begin to pulse. Again, square off your hips if needed. Little pulses, squeeze for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into hip circles. Whew, all the way up and around. And reverse. And from here, go ahead and extend that right leg back behind you. Stand up for a moment, tap out the lactic acid in your left leg. And from here, hinge again, forwards just slightly. You're gonna pick that right leg up. You're gonna take it up and over in front of you. Take it up and over behind you. And forward, circle it, and back. Forward, circle, and back. Last 10 here. In 5, we're gonna hold it forward and we're gonna lift up. In 3, 2, and 1, hold it forward. Let's lift that left leg or that right leg up, flex in the heel and begin to pulse. Pull the belly into the spine. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Tap it out. I don't know what hurts more, the right leg or the left leg here. Shake it out. You're going to take your right hand on your hip or against the wall. We're gonna start on the other side. Left elbow reaches for left knee. Good. I'm really pulling. I want you to lengthen in your spine at all times. In 5, you're gonna hold it. In 4, 3, 2, go ahead and hold right here. Give me little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm gonna turn to face the side and hold lightly onto this wall. And from here, I'm gonna hinge forward And then I'm gonna flex in my left foot and I'm gonna kick that leg up and back, keeping my hips as squared forward as possible. Up and back. We're here for a bit. Keep the control. Make sure you're not leaning onto the wall. And lift and hold, little pulses here. And in 5, we're gonna circle that hip. In 3, 2, and 1, all the way up and around. And reverse the direction. And from here, straighten that leg back. You can lift up momentarily, break up the lactic acid. And then from here, hinge forward, the leg comes forward, circle it back behind you. Circle it forward, circle it back behind you. And the next time you take it forward, flex in that heel. We're gonna lift that thigh up and we're gonna pulse squeeze. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the foot back down. We are almost done. From here, I'm gonna have you step out into some alternating lateral lunges. You're gonna step your right foot all the way out. You're gonna drive the knee back up. Right foot out, drive the knee back up. Take your hands, press them back behind you. We have 4 more reps till we go to the other side. Last 2. Last 1. Step the right foot down. Go ahead and step that left leg all the way out. Knee drive. Little cardio here. Last 5. Last 3. And 2. And 1 more. And from here, we're gonna take it into a march. Hands can be on your hips, lifting one knee up at a time, pulling the belly into the spine. Focus on your breath here as much as possible. And if you feel like you're falling at all, reground, reset, lift. Exhale, lift. You have 15 seconds right here. Last 10. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. From here, stay standing. I want you to come into some big hip circles because we really engaged our hips for this entire exercise. Big circles all the way around and back. And reverse the direction here. Let's do 2 more reps. Last 1. And rest it. You are done. Amazing job.